Alrighty, welcome back everyone, it's Garland here bringing you another Neverwinter video, and today we're going to continue our series with the Lockbox guides, and today we're going to be jumping into the newest Lockbox, which is Lockbox of the Nine. So let's jump right into it, starting off with the legendary and top tier reward bracket. We have the Celestial Stag. Now if we do look at it here, it is 2,000 recovery and 2,000 regeneration. Now we all know regeneration is it's the worst stat in the game, but basically there's no other way to put it other than the fact that regeneration is the most useless statistic in the game. Now if we do look at the combat power, it's, you know, summon your stag that brings rain down for 8 seconds. It's basically an AoE. And it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. This stag is nothing more than a cosmetic item for just about every build and class. So if you like the way it looks, maybe you want to pick one up. However, you know, they still do sell for, you know, about 3 million AD. So if you want to spend 3 million AD on a purely cosmetic item, that's going to be up to you. Moving right along, we have the Star Fade Stag, which is the epic counterpart to the legendary, and then it is also 1,000 recovery, 1,000 regeneration. Nothing too impressive here, and then it's basically the same skin. It's just slightly different, you know, between the epic and legendary, which really does suck because the stag does look pretty cool. Now this is probably the #1 item out of the lockbox, and unfortunately they're not worth that much either. And this is going to be the artifact, the Sigil of the Nine. So it's going to be defense, deflection, and lifesteal. It goes up to, when you get it to mythic, it's 1,000 defense, 1,000 lifesteal, and 600 deflection. You're going to see a lot of people actually running this artifact in PvP, and then there's going to be some niche builds out there as far as tanks that will actually run this as far as PvE content goes. Now when you get this to mythic, there is also a buff on it. You will buff yourself and your allies for 3% outgoing DPS, which isn't a huge number. Most people aren't going to run this as an active artifact, but with the triple stats on it, you can't really go wrong. So this artifact is actually decent and worthwhile if you need it in your specific build, or, you know, if you do PvP. Moving right along, we do have the artifact pack. Nothing, you know, tremendous out of here. Other than the fact that the Shard of Orcus does actually drop out of this pack now, so, you know, as the mods are moving along and progressing, those hard and sought after artifacts are now, you know, coming out of lockboxes. So you can get your greater marks of potency here, refining stones, and then we have the Ogma's token of movement, the White Dragon, Sphere Black Ice, Lantern, and the Orcus Wand is the artifacts that are going to be coming out of here. Now the artifact equipment pack is going to have the Lost Mouth set in it. So the Lost Mouth belt and the Lost Mouth necklace, and then the Cloak of the Protector is one of the newer items. The Cloak of Protector, it's not horrible, but it's, I mean, it's not great either. You can pick a Cloak of Protector up for pennies on the auction house, and then of course you're going to get resonance stones out of this as well. Moving right along, we have the Enchantment Pack, and this is one of the, you know, bad enchantment packs. Other than the fact of the superior marks and the greater marks, the enchantments that come out of this one is going to be the Life Drinker and the Blood Theft. Both of those enchantments are very, very niche related builds. Not a lot of people run either of those. They're not worth much money. So other than the fact of, you know, you can get Brilliant Diamonds and your Blood Rubies and your Black Opals, your rank 8 enchantments, the Life Drinker and the Blood Theft, you know, not very impressive. There's other enchantment packs out there that are going to yield you more AD in the long run. Moving right along, we do have the Companion Pack. Now this is the first time that these are going to be introduced in an actual Companion Pack, namely the Black Death Scorpion. That's the first time that we're going to be able to get that companion and see this companion. The Quasit is a Zen Market exclusive now, however it's in the game as well. The Death Slad, and then the Laughing Skull and the Rust Monster is, you know, not too important. The only thing I would like to note on this companion pack is that the top pool, you're going to get at least 30 companion upgrade tokens, a bonding runestone, a rank 9, or a rank 8. You're going to notice that there's no rank 7s in that initial pool, which is a pretty decent upgrade. So when you open these on double enchantments, you're going to at least get 2 rank 8s out of these, if not 2 rank 9s. So that's a pretty decent chance of getting some high-end runestones. Moving right along, we do have the mount pack. Nothing tremendous in here, unfortunately. The Rage Drake, the Gas Spore, and the Infernal Nightmare are going to be your epic pools. The Poisonous Looking Spider, the Hell Emblazoned Warg, and the Moss Horse are going to be the new skins coming out of this mount pack. The Warg and the Horse aren't too pretty, so to speak, unless you like that. The Poisonous Looking Spider is definitely the go-to out of here for as far as if you're just looking for specific mount skins. Moving right along, we do have the Profession pack, and there is nothing, you know, new or tremendous out of here. The legendary tools are still pretty much the rarest item in the game. You know, I've heard people of opening 5 to 10,000 Profession packs and still haven't pulled one single legendary tool. So legendary tools are still much more rare than the actual legendary mounts at this point in the game. Moving right along, out of this lockbox, we do have a Stronghold Pack, so this is going to be all your vouchers. The only thing new out of this specific Stronghold Pack is going to be the banners. So there's an epic banner, 3 blue banners, and a white banner. The banners are the things you're going to donate to your guild hall. Unfortunately, you don't gain anything in return. There's nothing you can really do with banners. They're not worth selling. They're not worth donating. You don't get anything in return. Your guild hall can only hold X amount. So when you know, if you're in a very large guild and you got people donating this stuff, there's nothing you can do with it other than delete it or sell it for pennies, basically. And then finally, to close out, the Tarmaloon Trade Bar Jackpot is in this lockbox as well. So some overall fillings and just general discussion. I wouldn't necessarily be opening this particular lockbox for profit. Even if you do get lucky and you do pull the stag, like I said, you're only looking at about 3 million. You can obviously open the Glorious Resurgence and get a epic or a legendary mount pack, which is going to yield you more money. The only reason to actually open the lockbox of the 9 is if you are trying to get the artifact. However, it's easier just to buy one of these artifacts off the auction house for AD at this point. Other than that, there's nothing really, you know, noteworthy of this lockbox, unfortunately. So if you are looking for profit and to get the most bang for your buck, this lockbox is basically not for you. There are definitely other lockboxes out there that you should be opening for profit. Like I said, the only reason that you should open this is if you really want this legendary skin, or if you are trying to get the artifact. There's really nothing else in this lockbox that is worth a tremendous amount of money. So that's going to wrap up this lockbox guide for the lockbox of the 9. If you guys do have any questions, be sure to leave me a comment below. Also, I just want to note that the Discord is up and running. There will be a link in the description to the Discord. There's well over 200 people in there. We do have pretty good discussions about everything related to the game, as well as other games. So that's going to be it for now, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.